Hello and welcome back. Your ERP is literally the heart of your business. It keeps everything running from inventory to orders to customer data. But is it at the center of your operations? Do all your systems, including your e-commerce, your CRM, your warehouse tools, really talk to your ERP without costly delays? In this video, we are particularly focusing on Prophet 21, an ERP shaped for distribution-focused teams, managing inventory, purchasing, order management, pricing, and finance. From user reviews and analyst summaries, the common likes you'll see on G2 and other review sites are that it is fairly customizable and, when configured well, powers complex pricing and inventory workflows reliably. If your business depends on contract pricing and complex stocking rules, P21 is built for that. But it can be hard to get the most from it without a few additional measures. The power behind P21 often requires configuration, training, and sometimes outside consultants. Customizations are available, but they come with cost and effort. That is a consistent theme in user feedback. Performance can be impacted if you don't maintain the system. Regular database, housekeeping, staying on top of version upgrades, and reviewing integrations every few months can make a huge difference in keeping your P21 running smoothly. Reporting and advanced analytics often need extra work, and built-in tools are handy, but when teams want deep analytics, they often export to BL tools or build ETL workflows. Expect to invest in reporting capabilities if you want sophisticated dashboards. The APIs, BAQs, and Automation Studio. This one deserves a little detail because it affects daily operations. Epicor Prophet 21 does offer APIs, ways for your other systems like your website or CRM to talk directly to your ERP and exchange data. Sounds great, right? But the thing is, those APIs can be a bit tricky. People often say they are complicated and they are not wrong. Many users have reported that some APIs send way too much data, hundreds of fields you may not even need, which slows everything down. So let's say your e-commerce site just wants to check if a product is in stock. Instead of getting a simple yes or no, the API sends a whole bunch of other details that clog up the process. That is one reason why page loads or updates sometimes take longer than they should. Next, we have Epicor's Automation Studio, powered by Workato. This tool is designed to help make your workflows easier. It lets P21 connect to other apps, including Salesforce, service tools, etc., and automate the steps between them instead of doing manual handoffs. It is often meant to cut down on custom code. It's actually a great tool, but it also means another layer to manage. You'll want to check how well your workflows are built, whether the data flowing through the automation stays clean, and whether you still rely on legacy API BAQ approaches for parts of your stack. If that is not looked after, you could still get mixed results. There are a few more things to keep in mind. First, the cost can get tricky. Automation Studio uses a usage-based pricing model, and it can feel a bit unpredictable. Your cost might go up as you add more connectors, run more recipes, or set up new environments. So if your transaction volume grows or you exceed your execution limits, you could end up paying more than expected, and sometimes you're not even sure what the final pricing will look like. Then there's the part about customization. It works great for simple automation. But once you get into complex business logic, the different pricing for different customer groups, or handling specific EDI protocols, the low-code setup can start to feel limiting. In those moments, you might need someone on your team with deeper technical expertise to keep everything running smoothly. Then there's something called BAQs, we had discussed this earlier, which stands for Business Activity Queries. Think of them like built-in reports or queries inside P21. They pull information out of your ERP like all the open orders or your current pricing list, so you can share it with another system. Now in theory, that is super useful. But in reality, these BAQs can get very slow and when they're handling large amounts of data. Imagine trying to export your entire catalog of customer list that can take hours, sometimes even a full day, depending on how your data is set up. So instead of your systems staying in sync, your updates end up lagging behind. And that is why integrations with P21 can sometimes feel messy. Part of the data moves fast, part of it moves slow, and some of it needs special handling. It's not that the ERP is bad or anything. It just needs a little special treatment. So how can you leverage Epicor P21 ERP to the fullest? 1. keeping your ERP at the center and keeping it clean. Prophet 21 ERP works best when it is at the center of your business, the single source of truth that every other system connects to. Whether it is your e-commerce platform, CRM, PIM, shipping software, or any system in your tech stack. This approach is called ERP-First Integration, and it simply means everything flows through your ERP. But that only works if the data inside Prophet 21 is reliable. So make it a habit to clean up your data, remove duplicates, fix outdated customer records, and make sure your item numbers and pricing are consistent. Now, as discussed earlier, Prophet 21 does come with its own APIs, but many users find them complicated and limited. They are not always the easiest to work with. That is where the BCGAP integrator steps in. It is the ERP-first integration platform with its own pre-built connectors and customized APIs for Epicor P21. What that means for you is faster setup, smoother connections, and the flexibility to tailor the integration exactly to your needs. It is convenient, customizable, and efficient, and since the integration setup usually takes just a few weeks, you skip all the technical back and forth that normally slows down your ERP projects. Second is using built-in tools to improve daily operations. Prophet 21 has a strong set of core features designed specifically for distributors, like inventory management. You can track stock across multiple locations in real time, manage transfers, and review stockouts. Then we have order management. You can handle everything from quotes to fulfillment to invoicing within one system. Then we have customer pricing and contracts. You can manage special pricing, discounts, and customer-specific agreements automatically. And finally, warehouse management, where Prophet 21 supports barcode scanning, picking, and shipping tools to speed up warehouse tasks. If you're not already using these built-in modules to their full capacity, you're missing out on a lot of automation that is already included without any extra software. Third, using P21's reporting and analytics tools to stay proactive. It comes with Epicor Data Analytics EDA powered by Focus, which when integrated with Prophet 21 lets you create visual dashboards and drill down into sales, inventory, and purchasing data. You don't need external BL software to start. You can build dashboards right inside the system or through EDA. These reports can show you things like which products are moving fastest, which customers generate the best margins, and where you're losing money on slow-moving stock. In short, you can use those insights to run your business proactively. So, to sum it up, keep your ERP clean, at the center of your tech stack, automate what you can, and use your data wisely. Prophet 21 already has everything you need to run a smart, efficient operation. You just have to connect the dots. And with an ERP-first integration approach, that connection becomes seamless. If you have any questions or thoughts about Epicor P21, drop them in the comments below and we will be happy to answer. Or schedule a chat with our integration experts to discuss your specific P21 integration needs.